Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sparkless Inspiration. How is everybody? Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. I'm having a really good day, and I just wanted to share how I transitioned out of this kind of nuttazoid energy this morning. When I woke up, I was having crazy dreams. So when I woke up, I was waking up to reality. Okay, very cold weather, all of these things. And I thought, whoa, 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 you're going down that lane where the cat is coming over, but that's okay. Where you're getting yourself worked up over nothing. You're trying to anticipate all these landmines that don't even exist. So what I did was I said, oh, you got to do the empty vessel. You know, you're an empty vessel. Breathe in, breathe out. You know, this is a mirror. I looked at the mirror on the wall. Breathe in, breathe out. This is a mirror. And I calmed myself. And then I thought, look for all the things that entertain and lift your heart. So I was looking at the cats being bananas. I was looking at the gorgeous dew out on the grass, all of those things. And I just reconfigured my mindset with that. And it's so easy to do because guess what? When we wake up, we have busy little minds. It tries to go into monkey darting, right? Like what, when, where, you know, all the aches and pains. It wants to focus on things that are negative because it's habitual. So we've got to just flip the switch and go, hey, what can I look at that makes me happy? What usually, most of us have pets, dogs, family members, whatever. I love to observe Ian when he wakes up because this guy is a machine, and he's a Capricorn. He does the same thing over and over and over and over, and he likes reliability and he likes dependability, and he does the same thing almost like a robot. And I thought, I'm going to see if I can catch him doing something different, and I'll be damned if he isn't like he doesn't do everything so methodically. And I'm a Sagittarius, mutable fire. I never do the same thing. I never shower at the same time. I never use the same products. I never say the same things. I never feel the same way. I never eat the same food. I never have a repeat performance because I love to be surprised. And I feel like if I start doing things the same way, I don't want predictable. Predictable will kill me, but a Capricorn is loving it. And if it didn't drive him nuts, I would tape him. But it was so comical to me because I was like, and I was doing a little like co-anchor in the news in my head. I was like, and now Ian will reach for his hair mousse, which he will apply with his right hand into his left. He will smooth it out 3 times, put it through, reach for his brush. I like every single thing I can do it. And it was like Groundhog Day, and I was cracking myself up. And that helped me get in this flow state and be in a good mood. And what you guys have is home and earth, and that's where you're going to take comfort, and you're going to feel grounded, and you're going to feel solid. A lot of you guys are just going to want to perk up your nest a little bit, get some fresh flowers, feel good, put some of your crystals in the window so they catch the light and you have a light catcher. Things that beam and pop and add warmth to your home, right? Because I know for some of us, we're like, oh, it's hard to motivate, but it's not hard to beautify things if we give ourselves things to look forward to, right? Like I get stoked as hell about like painting a room, but do I ever do it? No. Guess why? Because of the logistics of it. I got to have all the animals out. I got to take all the things off the wall. But when I try to envision like my bathroom now, like I want it to be a really beautiful, it's a bright yellow, but it seems to like it's run its course. So now I'm like, I want some kind of beautiful ocean blue, and I want it to have a fading process where it starts dark at the top and gets ombre and gets lighter at the bottom. So I start to see that, and then I get excited for the day. I need a quick sip of water. And that's what you guys are doing. You're thinking of ways to get yourself excited and ignited. Look at her putting her little leg in there, and you're getting excited. Now, part of this is because of the beginnings and East card. You're like, hey, what can I start that is going to have me be psyched about things, that is going to have me be emotionally, spiritually, everything involved, where I feel like I'm participating in my life. I'm creating my life. I am not having things done to me. Things are going on around me and I can participate or not, right? I can make this little area beautifully. I can shine this up, polish it up, feel good, whatever it is. Sometimes just trimming my hair does that, like little things like that, trimming my nails, painting my nails. It's a starting point. It's an access point. So turn your attention to what can I begin that is my starting point that'll make me feel good, that'll mentally make me feel good, get rid of cobwebs, that will stop, those weird little incessant chatters that come on, you should be. If your mind keeps saying that, ask yourself, why should I be? Do it. Say, why should I be, mind? What is this going to help me gain? Am I going to have wisdom? Am I going to have insight? Am I going to feel better? Ask yourself that, because oftentimes our brain will just say, you should. But get meaning and get purpose out of why our brain is doing this. Oftentimes it's that weird indoctrinated parent's voice, teacher's voice. You should be studying. You should be doing this. But ask yourself, is this going to help me and propel me into my next stage that I want to be in? And oftentimes that's the thing we have to ask ourselves. Look at her little chicken leg. I love her. She's so cute. Now, silence and snow. I need this every day. I need to pull away, far from the maddening crowd, people, anything, internet, things like that. And I need to just immerse myself in the snow and the quiet. Is there anything more beautiful and peaceful than freshly landed snow that's like a foot deep and you don't see anything but the snow? The snow on the leaves and the branches. It's so elegant. It's so peaceful. There is something about a snow-covered forest that nothing equals its beauty. It's amazing. And that is what we want our mind to be, right? As soon as we get those little busy thoughts, we should be guilt, whatever it is, any of those lower vibrations, pretend it's snowing in your head and it's snowing on those words. And then those words just fall silently and they don't have any ring of truth. They don't have any echo. They're just silenced by this beautiful avalanche of snow that silenced them. And then we replace it with sunshine, walks, good food, coffee, friends, laughter, vibrancy, great ideas, creativity, insights, all of these things. And you're back to this. You're at the earth. You're grounded. You're home. You are respecting your choices because you are the one that's acting on them and want to participate in life this way. Maybe not always. Maybe today you want to be a self-indulgent day where you just Netflix and chill. That doesn't mean you're going to do that every day, every moment. But for this moment, it brings you joy. It brings you a good feeling. Look at Boots. Hey, Boots. It makes you feel good. Just like this here cat decides she loves this altar because it's like this gorgeous velvet and she loves the cloth. One thing about velvet, it attracts every cat hair known to man. Comment down below if you have a nice velvet throw or something and every cat you've ever seen in your life wants to lay on it. I don't know what it is about velvet. It's like, oh, they just love it. But she makes a pretty furry backdrop. But you guys, yeah, you need to ground out and earth out. I need to do this all the time. All of a sudden I'll look at something. You ever do that? Like you look up at your ceiling and you're like, are those cobwebs? And then you notice every little imperfection about your roof corners of your house, curtains, whatever, and then all of a sudden you feel like you basically live in Chernobyl because your brain has brought you there, right? It's like it goes locomotion, locomotion, locomotion. As soon as you see that, say no big whoop, I'll write it down. If it's important and it's distracting and I've seen it a couple times, I'll write it down. Guess what I'm going to do? And I'm going to make a date with myself. Guess what? The next time I stand up, I'm going to get the duster and dust that. And then it's done and dusted, right? Done and dusted. And say it out loud. I have to do that. Sometimes I'll see something. I'll see a pile of laundry that goes legit to the roof and I'll go, done and dusted. That means my next thing when I get up, I'm going to just grab it, fold it, and it's done. That was so annoying. Like the phone rang right in the middle of that. I don't know why it does that. But then you will have this beautiful essence in your head. You'll have the quiet and silence of the snow moment where it says, task completed. I don't need to hurry from task to task. I don't need to be some kind of mad general with a whip in my life. You know, we're not here to just check off, do, produce, check off, do, produce. You know, it's like we're here to enjoy and to savor, to have reverence for moments of beauty and magic. This is my ultimate goal for myself every day too. When a family member wants to speak to me, they're excited about something. If it's something as a flippin' funny video, I'm going to stop and show reverence to the fact that something amuses them and brings them joy and listen as well and share in that because it's like a happy, joyous moment shared is doubled, right? And we're going to have that. So next time a toddler, anybody approaches you with joy in their heart, share in that moment because it magnifies it for them and you got to participate and now you feel better too. And I feel like that's a huge message to myself because oftentimes I think I don't have my kids, I love them. I mean, just they're like me. If I'm excited about a meme or a thing, I want to show everybody. And when I go and I show them and they're kind of like meh over it or they're not interested or they feel they're too busy, it kind of like dampers my spirit on it. And I was like, dude, I'm so stoked about this. But when they share in it and they start laughing and we drop dead from like hilarity, it is a great time. So let's have reverence for those moments, what lift us. Let's share it. And let's be available to share that with others too. That's the snow moment. Like somebody finds something beautiful, let them share it with us. Let's have a breath and quiet and become that. And that's what the East is also about. Beginnings. You're going to try lots of new things that make you feel better and expand you and make you know like, oh my God, I can't believe I placed importance on this or that. Like when I first started my channel, I used to kind of get a little nervous about if there was a dip in subscribership, like it would go off like a rocket and then it would dip a little or stay still. I thought it doesn't matter. The people that any messages are supposed to reach, if it's reaching them, that's what's important. I feel like everything is on this beautiful, just kind of like spark of light alignment. Like somebody needs to hear it, they'll here. If you needed to hear this today, and comment down below if it helped or changed something in the way you thought or acted today. I would love for you to comment down below, because how I impact others is really important to me. And that's how I learned that it doesn't matter subscribership, likes, all that. It matters the impact, and that if the person it's meant to reach, it reaches them, right? That's why I love to go on and see all kinds of speakers and readers. I love people that are zany and crazy. I love when college students just plop down on the floor and there's laundry everywhere and they start reading and they're into it. I love people where they don't even care if their wig falls off. There's some readers out there, and I'm loving these ladies that pop on these wigs, and they are like, their wigs start to like slide all over the place, and they're like, no big whoop, I got this message, I don't care, I'm going to flip my wig over it. Like, I just love that, and that's what the East is about. Let's forge these new beginnings in new ways that galvanize us, sustain us in happiness, joy, and light and connectivity, right? So we don't feel isolated. And when we have these beautiful earth moments and quiet moments, we do feel calm, grounded, and like we're home. We're at home with one another. We're at home with our messages. We're at home with our spirit, right? And it's okay. We're not meant to be out there getting Nobel Prizes and curing cancer and doing everything. And if we're not, we're bad people. You know what I mean? We're all meant to be in this lane where if we're not causing harm, we're doing all right. And that's enough right now, right? And seek joy and light, because it will bring up your vibration. It will make you feel better about who you are and where you're going. And know you are connected, you are important, and you are special, regardless of those days where we just feel like total like blah, right? Like sometimes it's hard to grasp onto those motivational reins and do it for ourselves, but it only starts with a thought. That's all it takes. Start writing down, I really want to see this. I really want to feel this. How can I do this? What's my starting point? First, it might just be standing up and stretching. Then you go, that felt good. You know what? I feel guided to do this, and I'm going to do this. Stretching and little bits of movement really, really propel us in the right direction as well. So I'm loving this energy for you guys. Beautiful. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your love and support. I read every comment, and I can't go down that rabbit hole quite yet because it'll take me days to answer them. And I don't want to just heart. I read them all. I let them I get infused with that. And then I come back and I like to engage with you guys because you take the time. You're amazing. Everybody's out there reaching and striving. And you're just phenomenal. And I always hope that you look at yourself through the lens of love and caring and patience, right? I was work in progress and still am for years and years and years, where, I had to realize, hey, you don't need to be judging on that. I'm Sagittarius, I can be very caustic. I'm like, you don't need to judge or be critical on that. You don't need to do this. Let's calm down. Let's settle in our kettle. And slowly we grow into that person that we want to become. We just do. We put the work in. We watch with that little, angel eye, like, hey, what would my parents think of me if I said or did this, right? And we start to create a life that we are proud of, and it's always evolving, it's ever changing, and that's what's special about life, right? That it's new and different every damn day. That's what's so cool, right? So love and light to you guys.